Hey team, Yuri here from Healthpreneur. Let me ask you a question. Are you the leader or the star of your business? What's the difference and why does it matter to you? Well, here's the difference. So think about this. I'm gonna give you an analogy from sports. Soccer specifically, I played professionally. That was my life for 24 years. And one of the things you can think of with respect to your business is using this analogy I'm about to give you. So you probably know Cristiano Ronaldo, right? So one of the best players of all time, currently plays for Juventus, formerly of Real Madrid. He's from Portugal. He is a star, okay? So he is a star. But let me ask you this. Do you know who the manager is of Juventus? No? Most people don't. And quite honestly, I completely forgot his name right now. But let me give you another example. Pep Guardiola, who's the manager of Manchester City, formerly the manager of Bayern Munich, formerly the manager of one of the best teams of all time, FC Barcelona. Pep Guardiola was a player back in the day. He became a manager and very quickly became one of the most effective managers. It was like any team he touched turned to gold. So he worked with many different stars, Messi's, all sorts of great players. But the cool thing is that he was the leader of the team. He wasn't the star. And the reason I'm sharing this with you is because if you are the star of your business, then you have a business that is 100% reliant on you. Now, initially this might sound great, and this is why I think it's an important message to share this now, is when you see all these like influencers on social media thinking like, hey, here's how to become an influencer, take pictures of your ass, post them on Instagram. Well, what happens when your behind becomes a bit more saggy? Obviously you can touch it up and get cellulite or Botox injections or whatever that stuff's called. But the reality is like, if you are the star of your business, that's only gonna take you so far. What I want you to think about is if you want to build something great, if you want to build a brand, like a really, like a legacy-like business, where you're not just helping a couple clients here and there, but you're actually doing something impactful on this planet, I want you to think like the manager of the soccer team, where you are the orchestrator, the conductor of the orchestra. You are managing, or leading is a better word really, you're leading a team of stars. So now the company is not reliant just on you and your efforts, but you have now brought in other stars to help you serve your clients. Right now, I'm down here in Mexico taking my family on a bit of a hiatus from the freezing cold weather in Toronto. And we have currently 245 clients that we're serving in one of our high-end programs. And I'm shooting videos like this, I'm playing tennis, and I'm not doing this I'm not like negating my clients. But what I've been able to build is infrastructure and a team of amazing coaches that now supports our clients. And I'm not saying that you have to build, that in your business. If you want, you can. But the challenge with coaching is that coaching can very quickly become reliant solely on you. And that can quickly lead to burnout. So I want you to think about how can you, in what you're doing, leverage yourself, turn your knowledge, unpack that intellectual property into systems and processes and different ways of leveraging your coaching that is not reliant upon your effort all the time. And this is one of the things that we're great at doing with our clients, is we're able to help them move from one-on-one to one-to-many. And then even in a one-to-many setting, how they can remove themselves from them being the sole cog in the wheel as it pertains to coaching. So I would love to know from you in the comments what is the one aspect of your business that takes up the most time for you? Let me know in the comments below. What's the one thing that really you feel is slowing you down? I don't know. It could be directly working one-on-one with clients, spending all your time in the Facebook groups, or posting on social media, or doing phone calls. Let me know in the comments below, what is the one thing that if you could just kind of iron it out, would free up a lot more of your time and your creativity. Hopefully this finds you well. Remember to think like the manager of the soccer team as opposed to the star on the fields. You'll get a lot further, you'll help a lot more people, and you'll enjoy a lot more freedom in the process. Now you might be thinking to yourself, okay, Jerry, well, Cristiano Ronaldo is one of the highest paid athletes in the world. Yeah, he is. He's a bit of a unicorn, okay? And again, there's only so long he can play. But Pep Guardiola, the manager, he's gonna be able to manage teams for a lot longer and help a lot more people in the process. So anyways, let me know in the comments below what your one thing is that kind of slows you down, and let's have a little discussion about that. Hope this finds you well. I'll see you soon.